Hello. I am in Florida. We made it, praise God. Not without an adventure. And yeah, how do I give a couple of minutes? I just came out of the ocean. The Gulf is phenomenal. I'm in Sandestin. If you don't know about Sandestin, look it up. It's called the Redneck Riviera. Very apropos. But it's my little hat. Keep the sun off of me. Apparently, I'll burn more with whatever. Anyway, it just came out of the bed, out of the Gulf, and it is gorgeous. If you don't know the Emerald Coast, the sand is like sugar. It's white. It is silky. It's a different makeup. It's genetically. Look it up. Sorry, genetically is not the right word. But the water is green and clear, and it is gorgeous here, and it felt phenomenal to go. If I had been at the East Coast, or even if it wasn't the Gulf, I probably wouldn't have been able to go out because the breaking tides, right thigh high, and the cancers in both my femurs. So just everything in and of itself is just perfect. So the tide's not real rough. So I got to go out there and just spend a little bit of time. I'll go back later today when it cools down. Why in my entire life I come to Florida in May and October? What possessed me to plan a vacation back in February for August in Florida? I have no idea. I still don't understand how that happened. It just had to be some providential something. Um, anyway, so we broke down in Alabama, 85 miles from here. We broke down in Alabama. Now, my friend Jeff, that is coming, that is here. I don't know how to talk about him without bursting into tears right now. But in short, we've been friends 25 years. When we met, he was not walking with God. And needless to say, we had quite the interesting conversations in the early years. I was living at the Church of the Atonement house and was using the house I was in for ministry. I used to have about 10 to 15 teenage girls spending the weekend, and he was a single dad with two girls, and so I kind of folded his girls into the little fun ministry stuff I used to do, just talking about modesty. And anyway, it's just Jeff and I have just an amazing history, and we've stayed friends, but don't our lives are kind of very separated. But he's been like the brother I always wanted, and him and his brothers have just always been like family to me. And I'll cry. I can't do it. Can't do it. Hmm. But he just answered the call. He just answered the call when I said I have this trip and I can't go by myself, and I just need help. And he just stopped his whole life. And that's just phenomenal. It's just phenomenal to me. I know there's so many people who would do it and could do it, but just to see that sacrificial love in action, it's been amazing. So yeah. So anyway, but we broke down in Alabama. Jeff is a black male. I am a white female. There's a little bit of political tension, racial tensions in the country today. And here we are from DC, and broke down in the middle of nowhere, Alabama. And the pickup truck started coming. Whew. And I know what they were thinking. Let's be honest. They want to know if we're going to pull out some yellow spray paint and start painting some stuff on the sidewalk. And, I'm not shy from confrontation. And I said, hey, I just want to let y'all know. I'm curious what you're thinking. I said, I'd like to put it on the table. And I said, we love Jesus. We love Jesus. We love right and wrong. We love the Bible. We believe in family, values. And we started having a conversation, and it was amazing. It was amazing. If nothing more, we broke down just for our tow truck driver who pulled up, and the tow truck said, Jesus is Lord. Okay, so you open the door, right? Joshua gets in the truck with us, and about 20 miles in, it's an hour and a half drive. 20 miles in, I come to find out Joshua is a pluralist at best and did not believe in the exclusivity of Christ. So I said, hey, Josh, permission to proceed with this conversation because it's a long drive and we kind of need you right now. And you have two alpha personalities here, sold out, on fire, evangelical, wanting to talk about Christ. Are you comfortable? And he said, sure, bring it. And we broke down for him. We had, it was, I'm so thankful we broke down. It was very hot and very uncomfortable for 2 hours, but it couldn't have been anybody else. It had to be Jeff, and it couldn't have been anywhere else, but it had to be in Alabama where we broke down. There are two men in Alabama that I am so pleased to have met, Blake and Josh, that have a different opinion of Washingtonians and just got to see a different perspective, and it was amazing. I'm not sorry, I am blathering, but I am enjoying every minute. I am enjoying every minute, and I couldn't have thunk up a more meaningful, intimate adventure than to be with someone who's been in my life for so long and just been a solid to me, and to have these experiences together. It's been great. The kids should be here today. We are broken down, by the way. We have no car. Thankfully, we're on a resort. We don't need to go anywhere. We got everything here. But that's a whole different issue. We'll get that fixed before we head home. But, well, obviously. But thank you all. Things are going good. My mouth is healing. It's still not completely healed, but it looks like it's on the up and up. So I appreciate that. I appreciate all the prayers that I can get here. I am so excited to see the kids. I'm so excited that I'm able to swim. I had some problems. Walking is tough. You take things for granted. I had a Walmart moment. I had to stop in the middle of Walmart and get one of the handicap chairs. And my future calling could be a Walmart greeter, because I was stuck with the Walmart greeter for about an hour and just sitting there. I couldn't move. It wasn't going to happen. So just sat and waited on my body to cooperate. And it's the cancer in the spine, in case y'all are wondering. It's my back just feels like it won't collect itself. And then the weak muscles, I just feel wobbly and unstable. And that's not a good combination when you're trying to walk. So anyway, I know it's a long video, but I'm in just great spirits, and God is just so faithful. And I just thank you all. Thank you all for being there. I know a lot of people log on and don't ever write anything or say anything, or they text me privately or email, but I want to start naming names. I literally want to go through every person that's logged on here and just tell you how much I appreciate you. But I can't at this moment, at least. So keep the prayers coming. I guess number one prayer is that my jaw heals. The doctor said it's slower than they would have liked, but he's not concerned yet. Obviously things don't, there's just, still numb a little bit, but healing for my body. Chemo is on the 21st, so, and that the kids and I can just celebrate one another. And I'm looking forward to them spending time with Uncle Jeff. They haven't seen him for years. And he's a Marine, psycho, hardcore, military. And anyone, all y'all, if you saw us together, and people who know us together know, I definitely met my match. Jeff keeps me in a line. He fixes me food, and he's like, eat it. Broccoli, chicken, shut up, eat it. And he's a boot camp, not gonna get hugs and affection or compassion in that way, but definitely an amazing caretaker, and has my back, that's for sure. and loving all these retired men that have been driving our little trams and trolleys, all military. And I mean, Jeff's an extrovert, so us talking to the whole train, he's talking to all the guys about military stuff, and me and all the women, and um, I'm having a nice time. I thought everyone might be happy to see a smile on my face, and I'm not in pain. Only thing that can make this better is if my kids walk through the door right now, but that'll be another one more day. So, thank you. That's it. God bless, and keep y'all posted. My next chemo is on the 21st, the day after chemo. The reason you haven't heard from me, the day after chemo was good. It was the second day after chemo that all I'm gonna say is it's the hardest day I think I've had here, physically, ever in my life. I guess I never thought about it before, but a whole different understanding. And I don't think I lacked compassion before, but I guess you just awareness, you know. Um, it's a rough feeling. So now I know what to expect. So on Sundays and Mondays, I'm gonna need people to stop by for an hour just to check on me, bring me a soup, or just come, I don't know, just say hi, pray for me, pray with me. Anyway, bye. Nice to see you. Talk to you later. Ciao.